We are finished. Maybe one chaupai. Now see, after 93. जस दूलहु तसी बनी बराता, कौतुक विविध होई मग जाता। यहाँ हिमाचल रचेउ बिताना, अति विचित्र नहीं जाई बखाना। सैल सकल जहाँ लगी जग माही, लघु विशाल नहीं बरनि सिहाही। वन सागर सब नदी तलावा, हिमगिरि सब कहु नेवत पठावा। काम रूप सुंदर तन धारी, सहित समाज सहित बर नारी। गए सकल तुहि नाचल गे, गए सकल तुहि नाचल गे। हाँ गावहि मंगल सहित स्नेहा, प्रथम ही गिरि बहु गृह संवराये। जथा जोगु तह तह सब छाये, पुर शोभा अवलोकि सुहाई। लागई लघु बिरंचि निपुनाई, लघु लाग विधि की निपुणता। अवलोकि पुर शोभा सही, वन बाग कूप तड़ाग सरिता, सुवग सब सक को कही। मंगल विपुल तोरण पताका, केतु गृह गृह सोहहि। वनिता पुरुष सुंदर चतुर छवि, देखी मुनि मन मोहहि। जगदम्बा जह अवतरी, सो पुरबरन की जाई। रिद्धि सिद्धि संपत्ति सुख, नित नूतन अधिकाई। काय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। जस दोलहु तसी बनी बराता, कौतुक विविध होई मग जाता। Sportively, spritingly, happily, jovially, as though nothing is strange, this Bharat of Lord Shiva went down the road. They say, Maga Jata, just like how we say in Trinidad, went down the road. Kept going down the road. And the Bharat befitting the Dulha also. As the Dulha looked, so the Bharat looked. How scary. Both looked scary. Then Tulsidaji, and now he takes our mind away from Bharat is coming now. Take it, chalo. Let's go to Himachal kingdom now. Let's see what's happening there. Then he says, Iha means here now. Himachal Racheu Bitana. Himachal put up now. That's Himavan, Himagiri, Raja. He put up all these wonderful pavilions and made all such great arrangements there in his kingdom. Ati vichitra nahi jai bakhana. So beautiful, nobody could describe. Naturally, Mother of the Universe is getting married in his home. Nahi jai bakhana. Nobody could describe this indescribable beauty of his all arrangements which he made there for the wedding. Saila sakal, now see. Saila sakala jahan lagi jagam mahi, lagu visala nahi barani sirahi. All the mountains from all over the world, because he's mountain, he invited all of them. That means the Andes from South America also went there for that. And our mountain here. Tapovan mountain also from here. All mountains from all over the world went there now. Kya baat hai? Okay. Saila sakala jahan lagi jagamahi, wherever all over the earth. Rocky Mountains and Yellowstone. All of them. Lagu bisal, small or big. Nahi bare nahi se high, cannot be counted also how many of them. In some places such nice mountains are there. Then Ban sagar sab nadi talawa himagiri sab kahu nevat pathawa. Means all forests and oceans and nadi, river and all lakes and ponds, he invited all of them. Means the presiding deity of all of these, all of them have presiding deity. Eh? Like he's the presiding deity of Himachal, Himalayas, right? Himachal is the presiding deity of Himalaya. But every mountain in the same way has presiding deity. Have you heard? You heard? No? Snows of Kilimanjaro. So there are such all great, great mountains that we have heard about in the world. Andes. And that's how the Inca civilization here, they also believed all of that there's some presiding deity of the mountain and all. So all civilizations have always held the mountains to have presiding deities. All ancient civilization. So he invited all of those presiding deities. And presiding deities of the forest and the rivers and presiding deity of all the rivers, Yamuna, Ganga and all of them. And he sent invitation, Nevat Pathawa. Fir? Kama Rupa Sundar Tanadhari. All of them, they took beautiful forms. Kama Rupa, I was telling you that Nandishwar also, he's Kama Rupa. Kama Rupa means he takes any form according to his own wish. So all these mountains also, Kama Rupa Sundara Tanadhari, they took beautiful bodies. Look here, mountains do not have to take beautiful bodies, you know. Mountains are beautiful as they are or not. Wherever we see mountains, we are always awe-inspired, you know. Mountains draw people everywhere. They go to see the mountains. They go to escape the plains. You know, people don't like plain things. They like mountainous things. They go to see the mountains and all. Mountains are beautiful. And we talk, Indian people talk so much about Himalayas and all. But when you go to any mountain, they're always so beautiful, yeah. But anyway, Kamarup, they're already beautiful. Now they took more beautiful forms, imagine. Kamarupa Sundar Tanadhari Sahita Samaj Sahita Baranari. And they all went there with their retinue and their wives. All mountains and rivers and... Then, Gaye Sakala Tuhinachal Geha, they all went. Tuhinachal word, the Hindi translation is Himachal's house they went, but Tuhinachal, I don't know how that word is formed. No clue is coming in my head. Tuhinachal, if anybody find that. Tuhinachal means Himachal only, but how it is formed, I can. Sometimes some of the words have no. Manas Piyush also has nothing. They left it out clean. But it's referring to Himachal only. Tuinachal. If somebody could find it, it would be nice. Gavahi Mangala Sahita Saneha. All of them went along now on their way to Himachal's palace, to his kingdom for this wedding, singing nicely Mangalagan as they are going. Gavahi Mangala Sahita Saneha, with great love and all. They went singing. Everybody is going there singing now. Because Lord Shiva's Bharat is also singing. These people are also singing. All these mountains and all of them going singing. Gaye Sakala. Yeah, rock music in high pitch. Pratamahi Giri Bahu Griha Savaraye. Before itself, Pratamahi Giri Bahu Griha Savaraye. Means he had, before itself, Himachal, the Lord of Himalayas, he had made a vast, big arrangement. Bahu Griha, many staying arrangements for all the guests who were coming to this wedding. Jatha Jog Taha Sabachai, according to their status and their, like for example, when the deity, the presiding deity of that mountain comes, he came into the retinue, no? So retinue will not stay in the same type of housing as he would stay. He's a king, he will be given some other like that. So Jatha Jog. Jatha Jog means according to their status. Jatha Jog. Yatha Yoga, Yogya, as is befitting, that is Sanskrit. Jatha Jog. Jatha Jog. Yatha Yogya. This is the proper Sanskrit. Taha Taha Savachhaye, they all went to their respective place for staying. Room and all that. Purasobha Avaloki Suhai, I mean, the city of Himavan, where his city was and where Parvati ji lived, it was so beautiful, Tulsidashi's description. So beautiful to behold, lagai lagubiranti nipunai, that when you looked at it, it made Brahmaji's city in Brahmalok, make Brahmaji look like a slight architect compared to this. Brahmaji's skill in architecture paled into insignificance in front of this city of Himachal. See how wonderful all this. This is sometimes exaggeration to show a point, to tell a point like that. Very, very nicely poets use and all. Then, Laghu Laga Bidhi ki Nipunata Avaloki Pura Sobhasa. The city was so beautiful that it makes Bidhi Pura, Brahmaji's city, look pale into insignificance, as it were. Banabag Kupatadag Sarita Subhaga Sabasaka Kahi. Who could describe all the forests and groves and wells and all such things in his kingdom? So beautiful, everything is shone so beautifully in that kingdom and decorated so nicely and all that. Mangala Bipula Torana Pataka Ketu Griha Griha Sohahi. Auspicious and huge arches and banners and flags, from house to house, everywhere, all buildings and all. They were decorated, arches and all, see? Nice. We have festivities, we put up arches. No, they put up one there, right, when you're entering there. With PVC pipe. Banita, Purusha. Banita means woman, wife and all. And Purusha, man. Sundar Chatur Chabi Dekhi Muni Manas Mohahi. The men and women of Himachal's kingdom was so beautiful, so resplendent and beautiful and shone so well that Munimanam Mohahi, it could even delude the minds of Munis. They could even delude the minds of Munis, Rishis, and rapture, and snare the minds of Munis. Jagadamba, nice Tulsidaji tells. Jagadamba Jaha Avatari, where the mother of the universe takes avatar. Avatari, where the mother of the universe herself takes avatar, so Puru, that city, Barani ki jaye. Can it be described? Who can describe it? Where the mother of the universe herself takes avatar, that city, who could describe? How can it be described? Riddhi, Siddhi, Sampati, Sukha. Prosperity and success and sampati, wealth and sukha, happiness. Nitanutana dikai, day by day, just grew and grew and grew. This is Tulsidas's description. Now what? He left the Bharat to describe there. Now back to Bharat. Now see. Nagar nikat barat suni aaye, पुरखर वरु शोभा अधिकाये, करे बनाव सजी बाहन नाना, चले लेन सादर अगवाना, हिय हर्षे सुरसेन निहारी, हरि ही देखियति भय सुखारी, शिव समाज जब देखन लागे, बिदरी चले बाहन सब बागे, धरि धीरजु तह रहे सयाने, बालक सब लय जीव पराने, गए भवन पूछहि पितु माता, कहहि बचन भय कंपित गाता, कय कहाँ कही जाय न बाता, जम कर थार की धौबरी आता, बरु बौरा बस बस, बरु बौरा बस असवारा, ब्याल कपाल विभूषण छारा, तन छार ब्याल कपाल भूषण, नगन जटिल भयंकरा, संग भूत प्रेत पिशाच, च जोगिनी विकट मुख रजनी चरा जियत रही स्मरात देखत पुण्य बढ़ते ही कर सही देखी ही सो उमा विबाहु घर घर बात असिलरी कन कही समझी महेश समाज सब जननी जनक मुस्काही बाल बुझाए विविध विधि निदर हो दरुनाई सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय नगर निकट बरात सुनी आई पुर खरवर शोभा अधिकाई Tulsidas' writing is so real. He says, when they heard that the Bharat has come close, it is close by, he said, Pura Kharbar. Kharbar means everything became, everybody started, the excitement and all, people start getting nervous and running hither and thither and all that kind of thing. But he says also that is Sobha Adhikai. That also brought beauty to the whole. Even though everybody started getting nervous and jumping and, oh no, what to do? Like that, people keep on. But he said that also added to the whole beauty of the whole occasion and all that kind of thing. That is true or not? That ever happened? When Bharat nearby. Oh, bapre. Then everybody get uneasy like. Just I had gone to a funeral, even that they say nearby, everybody's oh, come, Baba. The Pandit and all, come quickly, like that. So, it adds to the whole occasion. Karina banav sajivahan nana. Who? Chale le sadar agwana. See the agwa? This is where the word comes from. Agwani. Agwa. Agwa means the welcoming party. It goes in front. It goes ahead to welcome the. So agwana. Chale le nasada. They went in front now. How? Karibana vasaji vahan nana. They decorated their vahans. A vahan means bull, horse, well, whatever they vahan. Some of them ride on eagle and this and whatever they ride on. They're different animals. Vahan usually is some animal. They're riding on some animal, right? All the vahan that we know for Bhagwan, they're all animals only. Birds and eagle and swan and bull. Hanumanji rides on a camel. No need to ride, but why fly when you can ride? No. He could ride also. Why ride when you can fly? But he rides on a camel. So anyway, all of them Hanumanji was not there, I'm just telling you. Hanumanji is... I'm telling. See, all of the... See, Lakshmi's Vahan is what? Owl. She flies on an owl. Hanumanji rides on a camel. Lord Shiva on a bull. Like that. Lord Vishnu? Garud. Like all of that, they have Vahan like that. So, they all decorated their Vahan, all the Agwani. And they went forward now to meet the Bharat. This is a traditional thing. They don't wait by the door. And they come. They go forward to meet them. Even now that is still done. Huh? Hiya harashe surasena nihari. And when they saw all these devatas, all the gods with all of their entourage and armies, Hiya harashe, their hearts were very, very pleased. Who? The Agwani and all the people who went to the welcoming party, they were very happy. Then, Harihi dekhi ati bhaye sukhari. And then they saw Hari himself, Bhagwan, Vishnu himself. They were extremely happy. Wow, wow, wow. Bhagwan, Vishnu himself has come to this wedding. Kya baat hai? Fir, Shiva Samaj jab dekhan lage. And when they saw the Ganas of Shiva, no, oh ho. Bidari chale, Bahan sab bhage. All the Vahan, all the animals, they left their owners and ran away from them. No Vahan is going to take any more. All the Vahan of the welcoming party that they had just decorated and all that kind of stuff, all the Vahan, they ran away helter-skelter. Yeah. Fir, Dhariti Rajutah Rahe Sayane, the older folks of that welcoming party, they somehow mustered up some strength and they stood their ground. When they saw this Bharat of Lord Shiva, including the Dulha, when they saw, they stood their ground. But then, Balaka Sabale Jiva Parane, all the children ran for their lives. All the little ones and all ran away. Nobody stayed anywhere close. For their life, Tulsidas' description, Lai Jiva Parane. They ran for their life. Bhage. Gaye Bhavana Pucha Hippitu Mata. And when they went home, the mother and father, what happened? The children ran home, straight home, no wedding, everything, forget wedding. Otherwise, children like wedding, they go there for ice cream and snow cone and all. But they like this thing, but now for here, they ran home, forget about this wedding. And the mother and father, what happened? The mother and father asked his children, Kai bachana bhaya, kam pita gata. They spoke now, shaking like leaf, all of them. When they went home shaking, kam pita, trembling. All of them. Kahiya kaha, what to tell? Kahi jai na bata. Nothing, you can't describe anything. They told the mother and father. Cannot be described. Jamakara dhar ki dhau bari ata. We don't know if that is an army of Yamraj himself coming there, or we don't know if that is Bharat. We couldn't tell whether it's Bharat or Yamraj coming with an army. The children telling the parents. And Tulsidas is so wonderful. Till now, he is saying Bharat, 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 Bharat. Huh? Nowhere. Now, see here, Bariata. Jamakar dhar kidhau bari ata. How is suddenly changed the word bariata? For same Bharat. Bharat. All the time Bharat only is telling. You see, it is the most wonderful thing they say. From village to village in India, the language changes and the taste of the water changes. So they have left that village there, Bharat it is called. Here it is called Bariata. You see, it's changed the word because they have reached this village now. They have reached this city. So Tulsidas changes the word, meaning to say the language here is different. Now Bharat was coming, now they reach here. Bariata is same Bharat. Fir? Barubaura, the children are telling the parents now. Barubaura, Basaha, Asawara, that Dulha is absolutely mad and he's riding on a bull. Dulha is mad and riding on a bull. Byal, Kapal, Bhushan, Chara, his body is covered with ashes and he has snakes for his and skulls for his ornaments. Children's description. All is children's description. He's a madman wearing skulls and ashes and snakes. Tanachar. I want you to see also some construction of Tulsidas ji. Look here. Chaupai just finished. Chanda is starting. All these things you pay attention to. It comes every time. Invariably. Chaupai finished and Chanda starting. The last line of the Chaupai is always there in the first line of the Chanda. The words are taken from there and made that same. So the meaning which comes there, Some part of that last line of the Chaupai will come there in the Tanachar. So char word is coming in the chara is coming in the Chaupai. See that? Byal Kapala is in Chaupai, is there in the Chanda. Those words will be repeated. Some of those words from that last Chaupai will always be repeated in the first line of the Chanda. You go back and you will see all of them now, when you have time. Not now. Tanachar Byal Kapala Bhushan Nagana Jatil Bhayankara. The children are telling, his body is covered with ashes. Byal Kapala Bhushan, and he's wearing snakes and skulls. And Nagan, that fellow naked, no clothes, they're supposed to dress up with dulha, except for that kehari, that what is skin of a lion, except for that, kehari chala. No jura jama? Jatila Bhayankara, and his head, because remember they make that crown with snakes. Terrible to look at. His head. And then along with him, Sangha Bhuta Preta Pisacha Jogini. Big, terrible looking, huge ghosts and goblins and all sorts of witches and all sorts of Mukharajan, demons. Bikata Mukha with huge mouths, terrific looking mouths. And all such. That is Bharat. Jo Jiyat Rahi Bharat Dekhat Punya Bharto hi kara sahi. That anybody who sees this Bharat and remains alive, he is blessed. And person is blessed only. Punya Bharat hoi te kara sahi. Really. Dekhat punya jo jiyat rahi Bharat. Dekh hi so uma vibahu ghar garba baat asi. Lari kanha kahi. This is Dekhi so Uma Bibahu. He is going to marry this Uma. The children are telling. Gar gar baat asi lari kanha kahi. This is what the children said. That is the one who is going to marry Uma. All the children related like this. Samuji Mahe Samaj Sava. Then the parents at home, mothers and fathers. Samuji Mahe Samaj Sava. They understood this is Lord Shiva only. Mahe Samaj. Jani Janaka Musukahi, and they laughed at the children. And then what? Bala Bujhai. They reassured the children and explained to them Bibida Bidhi in various ways. And then Nidara Ho Hudaru Nahi. Don't be scared. That is the way Lord Shiva is. They reassure the children. No need to be scared. He may look inauspicious, but he is very auspicious, like that. Let your fears go away, they told those children. Fair? Le gavan barat hi aaye. दिए सब ही जनवास सुहाए मैना शुभ आरती सवारी संग सुमंगल गावही नारी कंचन थार सोहबर पानी परिछन चली घर ही हर्षानी विकट बेश रुद्र ही जब देखा अबलन उर भय भय विशेषा भागे भवन पैठी अति त्रासा गए महेश जहाँ जनवासा, मैना हृदय भयउ दुख भारी, लीनी बोल गिरीश कुमारी, अधिक स्नेह गोद बैठारी, श्याम सरोज नयन भरे बारी, जेहि विधि तुम्हि रूप अस दीन्हा, तेहि जर बरु बाउर कस कीन्हा, कस कीन बरु बौराह, विधि जेहि तुम्हि सुंदरता दुई, तुम्हि सुंदरता दई, जो फल चाहिए सुर तरुहि सो बर बस बबोरहि लागई, तुम सहित गिरिते गिरा पावक जरा, जल निधि महु परो, घर जाओ अपजस हो, जग जीवत विबाहु न हो करऊ, भय विकल अबला सकल, भई विकल अबला सकल, दुखित देखी गिरि नारी, करी विपुला करी बिलाप रोदत बदती, सुतासने संभारी, संभारी सियावर, जय लय अगवान बरात ही आए, दिए सबहि जनवास सुहाय. Now really interesting thing, Pastor. So, Agwan, the Agwanis, they brought, it means the welcoming party, they brought all of them. Baratahi aaye, brought the whole Barat. Diye sabahi janavasa suhai, and they gave all of them their respective lodgings, wherever they were supposed to be lodged. Fir Maina means in front, or those who were in front. Maina subha arati sawari. Maina decorated a nice arati thali, Arati sawari, sanga sumangala gavahinari, and along with her attendants and women of the palace and all that, they went forth singing. All these traditions still practiced here today even. A lot of these things, because the women sing special songs, and there's a lady here who knows all of these songs and all that. What is her name? Bipat. Huh? Rukmini Bipat. She teaches also all of these different songs of welcome, and there's a different types of song for every step in that marriage. From the Friday night to the Saturday night to Sunday, coming and going, and all different songs are there in the traditional Bhojpuri and all of these things. There's somebody here who still teaches and all. So the woman went along with Maina. Maina is the wife of Himachal now. And they sang these songs, and Maina is going with his arati, well-decorated thali, because she's a queen, so it will become golden thali only. So they say, Maina suba arati sawari kanchana, it's given there, kanchana thar, golden thali. Kanchana thar soha bara pani, in her most divine hands, she went forth with this thali. Now, paritchanachali harashi harashani, harahi harashani, and there in front now, Lord Shiva was there. She did that arati for him. Then, Bikata Besh Rudra hi jab dekha, when she saw this terrible looking Lord Shiva now dressed up so inauspiciously. Oh, Bapre. Bikata means terrible looking. Bikata Besh Rudra hi jab dekha, Avalanha Urabhaya Bhaya Obisesha. All the women became scared, frightened like anything when they saw, including this Maina. Bhagi Bhavan, they all ran away back. They left Maina alone. When they saw this Dulha, they all ran back. Bhagi Bhavan Pe Ati Trasa, with great fear in their heart. The terrible looking Dulha with all snakes everywhere, covered in ashes. Gahe Mahe Sujaha Janavasa. Maina also ran away, it appears. And Mahesh went to his abode where they had prepared for him for the Dulha. Some arrangement they had made for the Dulha. No. Maina Hridaya Bhayau Dukhu Bhari. Maina's heart was now full of fear and full of great sorrow. Now see, this is in the old days. See, Maina had not seen this groom. Himachal himself had not seen this groom. Isn't it? Because Sapta Rishis came from there. They were Agwani and all. Sapta Rishis came from there and told Himachal. And from Himachal he took back a letter there. Nobody saw that. Groom. This thing was practiced until recently, you know. Nowadays I think they see. Prior to this wedding and all. But in old days, they did not, nobody has seen that groom. And bride had not seen groom, and groom had not seen bride also. You know, like that. Well, it doesn't make any difference. Because they trusted the Saptarishis. Bhagwan himself had told all that. They used to trust the Agwani and all those, you know, people like that. Don't think it's any bad system. Because the system today is no better. System today, and still marriage fails, na? So which system is better? People go and ask me, that system is better, arranged marriage or love marriage or this? No system better. The system is better is the one which works. You say, today's system, no, you get to marry the one I love. They say. So then you marry the one you love, what? All the marriages that are broken up, they started in love only. Correct or not? They didn't start in hate. But ended in hate. Look at that. So, any system. Now, they didn't see this Dulha before. Now, suddenly Dulha shows up, they're wearing snakes as a crown. Snakes on his hair, snakes on his arms. Body, Janev also snake. You don't know if it's snake or rope. They couldn't tell. A terrible thing. One father asking that boy. Another boy telling that father, Dad, you know what I read today? In some cultures across the world, men never know, or people never know the one that they marry. When they're getting married and they never see that person. They never know that person that they marry. That father said, what are you talking about in this culture also? Yeah, they never know the people they marry. Sarcastically, you see. Because you never know the other person who is. So, now Maina is seeing this groom for the first time. She became so miserable. Bhaya. Dukhuvari, great sorrow came to her heart. Linhi boli giri sakumari. She went there now and called that Parvati, Uma. Adhika saneha go the bethari. With great love and affection, she put her to sit on her lap. Fir Syam sarojana nayana bhare bari, and her lotus eyes filled up with tears. This is Maina is being described. Dark lotus eyes filled up with tears. Jehi Vidi, and what she said now, Jehi Vidi Tumahi Rupa Asadinha, that Brahmaji which gave you such a beautiful face, which made you, that same Brahmaji who made you so beautiful. Look at this. Tehi Jara Baru Baur Kasakinha, gave you such a mad husband. Oh, Bapre. What that Brahmaji has done? Such a husband he has given. The raving mad person, lunatic. He gave you as a husband, Jada, dumb-witted kind of a husband. What this Brahmaji has done? I don't know. Something went wrong with him. Kasakina baru baura habidhi jehi tumahi sundarata dai. But same Brahmaji. Kasakina baru bauraha mad. Bauraha means mad. Bavla, pagal. Bavla, bauraha. Pagal. Kasakina baru bauraha. Bidhi jehi, bidhi dai. Brahmaji gave to you. Jehi tumahi sundarata. Who gave you such beauty? So the same thing in that line is repeated. Jo phalu chahiya surataruhi so barabas baburahi lagai. Yes, he's talking now in parables. That fruit which belongs on the celestial kalpataru, devataru, that wish-fulfilling tree, that fruit which belongs on that tree, that fruit is on some babul tree, some shrub. You said mangrove shrub. Mangrove shrub. It means to say, you who deserve the best place, now look where you, the best husband in the world, now look what your husband you got. So that tree that fruit which belongs on the best tree in the universe, that fruit is now found itself on a babul. Tumus, now Maina's plan. What? Tumusahit girite girao. Both of us will go and I hold you and we'll jump off from a mountain. We will both die. Or Pawak Jaro, we'll jump in a fire and both of us will be born. Or Jalanidhi Mahu Paro, we'll jump in the ocean, two of us. What about that plan? Maynard doesn't want Parvati to marry this. So how about that? Three plans, make your pick. I'll go with you. Both will go. Because I cannot live without you. And I don't want to see you marry this. Garu ja, she says. No, she says firm conviction now at the end. Garu jau apa jasu ho jaga. I don't care if this house of mine gets ill repute in the whole world. But jivata bhi bahu naho karo. As long as I live, you will not marry this dulha, this bawla fella. Bauraha, long as I live. Bai bikala abala sakala dukhita dekhi giri nari. All the women, including this all Maina's attendants and all those who had come with her and everybody, Bai bikala, they all became so terribly disturbed and miserable, full of sorrow. Karibila purodati badati. Suta Sanehu Sambhari, full of love for her daughter, she spoke. This Maina spoke. Spoke what? It is all in Narad's fault. He is the one who came here and told. He is the one who came here and gave you this idea in your head to go and do tapas to marry this. Lord Shiva, I don't know why that Narad came here and the Maina will tell tomorrow. We'll see.